guys, here we go again in the morning. Another live stream while I'm driving. Different part of Australia now. We're going from Victoria through to New South Wales, so we're going to cross the border, and you'll see how quick that is. It's just literally an imaginary line on the ground. We don't go through border crossings or anything shit like that. It's not like you guys when you go from Canada to UK, US, or US to Canada, or it's really like the UK where in England you're in England, but there's all these counties in England or countries in England or states in England, whatever you want to call them. As you're driving, you pass through shit loads of them. But yeah, so enjoy a bit of Australia that you're going to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see chat again. Last time I could barely see chat. There's a map that the phone's out of reach on purpose, so that way when I'm driving I can't touch the phone. So I don't get, because in Australia if you touch your phone when you're driving you're fucked. So I set this up now when I just started driving, so listen, I'm driving right now, I'm driving to Canberra, so I've just left Orbost. Probably, the way I drive, probably a good 4-hour trip. If you're doing the speed limit, it's about 3.5. Depending how quick you go, but if you're still on the speed limit, it's about 3.5-hour trip from here. It's 340 k's or something. And then I'll drive that today, and then tomorrow to go to my son's, I'll whack another friggin' bit over 300 k's on. I don't know, it's how I feel tonight. If I pull up and I'm doing good, I've got a V and a couple of sausage rolls to have while I'm driving. So, but it's cold this morning, guys. Fuck, I woke up, fucking the cross on the car, cross on the van. I've got no insulation here yet, so I'm in a big, cold steel fucking box. And bloody hell do I know it. So, but that's what you do. I want to go see my kids, so it's what it is. If you guys want to work out what it's cost me so far in fuel, I've just clocked up 5,000 k's for this trip, and I'm paying, the least I paid was $3.15, and the average has been about $3.30 to $3.40 a litre for diesel. So you do the 5,000 divided by 100, which gives you what? Fucking take 2 zeros off 5,000. It's 000, so it's 50. Is it 50? No. It could be 50. It might be 50. And then you do that times 3.5, which is $3.50 a litre. So you're looking at least, to say we're done 50 to 3,000, might take 2 zeros off to make it 100. This is 100 litres, 100, I'm working at per 100, right? So that gives you your litres, so it's, nah. So I'm burning up. Now I'm burning up 30 litres for every 300 k's. So it'd be 60 litres per 600. 60 litres per 600 k's. So you're working, so I'll work about 10, maybe 12 litres per 100 at the moment, but I am now. Work on 10, because 10's the minimum I'll use. So that's what? Figure 100 litres per 1,000. So it's 500 litres there. So 500 litres times $3.50. So 500 times 3 is 1,500. Yeah. And then half of 1,500, and then 500 and half is 250. So that's 500. That's 1,500 plus 250. 1,750 so far in fuel, which really isn't that bad for doing 5,000 k's in a van. So I've got to split it up between pension days, because I send half my pension home for my wife and kids. You know, if you guys know that. I've no thing on that one. I've got no painkillers, and I've had no painkillers now for 2 weeks, because I've got to choose either fuel or medicine, and I'm buying the medicine I need to stay alive, but the pain meds are so expensive, I just didn't bother getting them. And some fortnights I do have to choose between medicine and food sometimes. But I want to see my kids, so that's what this trip is for. When I get to Brisbane, I'm going to be there for a little bit. When I see my daughter there, maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, depending on how things go there. And then my daughter handles it, how my son-in-law handles it, and that sort of shit. So all I really need from the house is a power cord. Then my son in Sydney, his wife spat the shit when I said I'm staying in the van. And she wants me to bring the computer in the house. They're going to make me up a room and shit. And put a desk and a chair so I can actually use it. I said, okay, no stress, that's no problem, I'll set that up. Actually, that reminds me, tonight I've got to wipe the second laptop I've got. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the scenery. This is bush, this is Australian farms, and this is what Australian bush looks like. This, so you tell the difference between where I was yesterday and today. It's so much greener here, forest, all that sort of shit. But I'm just belting on cruise control now to get it back up. I've set it at 90. The speed limit's 100. I just set 10 k's under, and it's nicer for the van, nicer for fuel. This thing's good when it goes downhill. Fucking, that was close. That was a fucking big fucking piece of wood. So that was hard to get over that. Yeah, but we're doing good, guys. Just basically a check-in with you guys, showing you what's going on. I'm going to Canberra today, and then Sydney tomorrow. So I'll be staying in Sydney for 2 weeks. Well, it depends how it goes, but about 10 days. If it goes okay, I might push it and try and stay 3 weeks. Or say the 4 weeks, like not 4 weeks, I should say the 2 pays to try and get some money back in the bank if I can. If I can't, I'll stay till my next pension day, and then I'll leave. It really depends on how things go at the house, how things go with their kid, how things go with my son. My son's working away for the first week that I'm there, which isn't a drama. Me and his missus get on well, and we can chat every day and have coffees and shit. Every Friday they watch the football. So yeah, when I get back in Tarkov, I'm hoping that fling the thing's still on, the Kill Rish Allah with the blinky still going. It probably won't be, but if it is, we'll be concentrating on that when I get to get there tomorrow. I might try and, if I can get a site tonight with power, I might even try and get on Taki tonight, or this afternoon, depending on when I get there. It should only 4 hours, so like right now it's 6 at home, so it's 6, 7, 8, it's 9 here. It'll be 2 in the afternoon probably by the time I get to the caravan park, if I go to the caravan park. That's still a big if what I'm going to do. But yeah, if that one's not going, because I want to get back into my routine, and then when I'm in a house I can do that. Like you would have seen, I changed my streaming kind of. I was streaming their time in the mornings because I was awake. See, in WA right now, where I live in the Philippines, where I used to live, it's 6:18 in the morning right now. I've already been on the road for 2 hours today. I've just topped up the tank. That cost another 90 bucks. It took 30 litres, I thought it was going to. Okay, so next 20 k's off Canberra corners. So let's not let this thing accelerate its fucking brains out. I might drive on the foot for a while. Not on cruise control. Let's just see how we go. So he's saying 65 k's for the corners, and this old van, she leans. I should say old van, just tall and fucking long. Started drawing plans up last night to put a second axle behind and extend the back by another 3 metres. So that'll make it in total about 7 metres long, about the same length as a small truck. And for the last 3 metres I want to put a wood decking, an old style tin roof from the back, so you can still open the back doors, but I want to be able to have somewhere where I can sit, and if I'm doing fishing I can back it out over the water so I can actually sit on and fish from it and be over the water. If I put a second axle in the back I can then have the overhang, because the second axle will just be a lazy axle and it'll take all the weight of the back veranda and shit. That's a year down the track, a bit over a year down the track, if I've got the money to do it. Hell, the military might be finished all by then. I'll pay this out and then sell it and go back home. God knows what's going to happen in the next few years. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the fucking IRL, the real quick one. Gone for 10 minutes so far. I'll probably try and kill it about 12. We'll see how we go. You see all these trees that are hanging that are broken, hanging over the road. But man, if I had a bloody trailer with a chainsaw, should I get some good free firewood? There's trees all over the shop that have come down. So they've come down through a storm, or they've come down because of age. This is the worst part of this. With this, like you'll see in the bank now, that bank is taller than my van. So if a tree come down from there, it's going to just flatten whatever the road. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys are seeing over the bridges. There you can see I seeing that one. Bit of farmland. Back to a fucking big wall of fucking green again. But hopefully when I'm in Sydney, Sydney's where the server is for Australia. So I'm hoping I can get a good ping from their place. And then we'll hopefully I'll be able to smack back up with Malaysia again and team up with Golden over the week. Depending how he's going with his studying and shit. And yak to the guys over in the UK, the US. I can't stream with them, but I can still chat with them on Discord. So that's good. Yeah, we'll just keep pushing. I mean, I have to fix my phone to do the IRL. I wanted IRL from WA, for some reason it wasn't letting me do it. So I want to show you what the Australian desert looks like when you're driving across an Nullarbor and there's nothing. It's just a straight road, goes for nearly 100 and something k's. Nearly look at the centre sections, like I think there's like 200 k's, and it's just flat, no corners, no trees, no nothing. So I normally burn the Nullarbor just after sunset, because I can cross the Nullarbor on the tank, which is easy. I don't have to stop. And that's what I did this time. I pulled up, I had to sleep on the day in a lay down area, so I slept a normal 40 odd minutes, but rested for the hour. Got up, cooked dinner. As the sun set, I took off, because it was only slow road to get to the Nullarbor, and then you had to belt on the Nullarbor in one sting. The next day topped up with fuel and then drove 1,000 k's in 12 hours. The old van's good for it. So I can't complain. She's done a fucking good job so far. I'll have to work out a name for the old girl. And yeah, we'll work it out. I'm saving up for sign writing. Get sign writing put on it with my logo with Tarkov Day Walker on it. And then yeah, we'll see what happens there. Here we go, we're down the gears. So it's 14 minutes, guys. I don't know how to rate out, so I'm just going to end it. Thanks for being here, and I will send this to everyone else. If not tonight, tomorrow when I make the Suns, I'll make the clips up and get rid of them, and then back on the Tarkov like normal next week. So thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for fucking following me on Instagram. Thanks for following me on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch and And thanks for supporting the guys I support too. Thanks for fucking looking after Maddie and Svarticus and already everyone. Fucking Chewies and Sour Fox and